never been fired from anywhere, have you, Allison?
No, knock on wood.
Is that because you've never made a mistake at work?
No, I've definitely made some mistakes.
Can you think of the biggest one that you've ever made?
Yeah.
What is it?
I left this piece of equipment on overnight, and I remember I got pulled into my boss's office the next day, and he sat me down very serious. This was my first big girl job too, and he was like, "So you left this piece of equipment on that you're never supposed to leave on?" And he was like, "I got a call at 3 a.m. this morning from the fire department saying that there was a fire at the store," which now I believe is not true, but he just really scared me. That I thought I was going to get fired.
Really?
I didn't.
See, I have made plenty of mistakes, but I've never been fired for a mistake. And I've been fired plenty of times.
Just not for any of your mistakes.
Yeah, just none of my mistakes. One time I accidentally said a bad word on the radio.
Yeah, that's not a good mistake to make.
But I don't think my boss ever found out about that. I still talk to him from time to time. I won't tell him. I've never brought it up that I accidentally dropped an F-bomb on the station.
I would say that's a good plan.
There was a thread on Reddit about the biggest mistakes that people have made at work. This one says, I was filling a paint drum and left to use the bathroom, then proceeded to go on break. Midway through my snack, I realized that I had not turned off the paint that I was filling up in the paint drum. Ran all the way back, and there was paint everywhere.
Oh, that's so bad.
This one says, I cut grass on a 0-turn mower, and for an hour, I was cutting grass, but realized I forgot to turn the blade on.
That's just kind of funny. I mean, that one I couldn't see anybody getting fired over.
I would love it if you could share with us the biggest mistakes that you've ever made at work, and then we're going to try to guess whether or not you got fired for that mistake.
Oh, I like it.
It'll be kind of fun. If you could call 601-995-1017, just tell us about your biggest mistake that you've ever made at work. We might ask some follow-up questions, and then we'll try to take a guess whether or not that mistake costs you your job. This is from Reddit, people talking about their biggest work screw-ups, and this was my favorite one on the whole list. I delivered funeral flowers to a hospital room where the person was very much alive. I didn't realize it until I was about to deliver the get well soon flowers to the wake.
Oh, no. Oh, that would be such a bummer.
Matt, what was the biggest mistake you made at work?
All right, so it was Sunday evening. I was closing the shop. This was retail, Radio Shack. And I also had bowling league, right after closing time. So I was pushed for time to get to my bowling league.
Yeah.
So I decided, okay, well, I'll just drop the deposit off at the bank after bowling league and the after-night drop-off deposit. So I go to bowling league, and I still have Radio Shack's daily deposit in my car. Well, I left bowling league Sunday night and forgot to do the deposit Sunday night. Woke up Monday morning knowing I had to open Monday morning and realized the deposit was still in my car. So on my way to work Monday morning, I dropped it off, and 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, my boss pulls me in the office and says, hey, what happened to the deposit yesterday? I was like, I just dropped it off, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was the end of that.
So you did get fired?
Oh, yeah, I did.
I got a feeling. Yeah. We didn't exactly play the game. We didn't get a chance to guess, but I had a feeling you were fired.
Yeah.
That was the best job ever. It was so kosher, just retail. It was lovely. But that just goes to show you don't mess with anybody's money.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for the call, Matt. Morning, Jesse. How's it going?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good. We missed you while we were on vacation last week. So tell us about the biggest mistake you made at work, and then we'll try to guess if you got fired.
All right. So I was doing emergency preparedness type work, and they wanted me to overlook the list of what was called retirees that could come back and do contract work with the company just in case if something happened, like during a natural disaster. They have a lot of knowledge, so they bring them back.
Sure.
I accidentally deleted the list of 400 people.
Oh. And gone forever? Not even in the recycling bin? Oh, my goodness. All right. So I'm going to say you did not get fired. What do you think, Allison?
Yeah, I'm inclined to think you didn't get fired over that because that is a big mistake, but I feel like that's something that the company is going to be like, well, I mean, what are you going to do?
And perhaps that the boss has done themselves before in the past. Jesse, did you get fired?
No.
No, you didn't. We were right. Jesse. Glad you didn't get fired.
A coworker had downloaded a copy like 2 or 3 days before and put it on their desktop.
Genius.
How many lunches did you have to buy that colleague?
Exactly. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my God.
All right, Jesse. Thank you so much for the call, man.
Yes, sir.